is falling down, children laughing all around. Lights are turning on like a fairy tale come true. Sitting by the fire we made, you're the answer when I prayed I would find someone, and baby I found you. And all I want is to hold you forever, and all I need is you more every day. You saved my heart from being broken apart. You gave your love away, and I'm thankful every day for the gift.
Watching as you softly sleep, what I'd give if I could keep just this moment. If only time stood still, but the colors fade away, and the years will make us gray. But baby, in my eyes, you'll still be beautiful. And all I want is to hold you forever. All I need is you more every day. You saved my heart from being broken apart.
You gave your love away,
And I'm thankful every day for the all I want is to hold you forever. All I need is you more every day. You saved my heart from being broken apart.
you gave your love away,
I can't find the words to say
and I'm thankful every day for the
They did already.
Her eyes make the stars look like they're not shining. Her hair falls perfectly without her trying. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day. Yeah, I know.
In your hand? One fork in your hand. I always get mixed up with the one that's on top. On each side. And the smaller one is salad.
Here we go. We're going to start off with our sponsors, everybody. Put your hands together for our sponsors. Here we go. Our first man I'd like to introduce is Lilia Sanchez and Mr. Edward Sanchez, everybody. Put your hands together. All right, we got Mrs. Shu Janya from Racha and Mr. Wael Hunar, everybody. Put your hands together. Next we have Miss Mata Chamorro and Mr. Chamorro, everybody. Put your hands together. Next we have Vince Soriano, the Next we have Gustavo Sanchez, the owner of the Bahia. Everybody, put your hands together. Put your hands together for our sponsors, everybody. Come on. Next we have Parents of Bride. We have a dual everybody. Put your hands together. The Parents of our Bride, everybody. Come on. We have the bride and grandparents. And we have the parents of our All right, we got our royal party next, everybody. All right, everybody, put your hands together for Mario and Sai, everybody. Put your hands together. Next we have Chris and Janet, everybody. Put your hands together.
insist they do, will have to teach us how to use the tools and gifts we got. Yeah, we got a lot at stake. At least we didn't take drugs, the work we didn't break, we didn't burn. We had to learn how to bend without the world caving in. I had to learn what I got and what I'm not and who I am. I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough. I'm giving you all my love. Still looking up, but I won't give up. God knows I'm
Hello, family, friends, and
Do your thing, right?
friends of my brother. If you don't know who I am, I'm kind of the type that looks everything up on Google. So I got really nervous and I looked up best man speech on Google. And supposedly, traditionally, the best man speech is supposed to be as long as the groom can make love. So thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. I'm just kidding. Anyway. On a serious note,
This speech is about
I've been waiting for this moment for a long time because finally, after 31 years, Kuya has admitted that I am the best man. No, really, I did look up best man speeches on Google and it says we're supposed to talk about the groom and whatever, so here it is. When we were kids, we were the first two kids of my parents.
This is gonna be
and I
embarrassing.
like to say, sorry Annie, that I was Kuya's first love.
All right!
When I was born, he adored me. He couldn't come home without a gift from school for me. Every photo was with his arm around me. I'm telling you, man, the stories can go on forever, right? And then the siblings came, and it was the same thing. You know, he loved the siblings too. But then when we came to America, he became a teenager, and all that shit changed. He became a teenager. He got his own friends, and we barely saw the guy. You know what I'm saying? And then he met Annie, and things changed. He was easier to talk to. We could always count on him for stuff. I mean, it took a lot of reminding, but we could always count on him for stuff. You know what I'm saying? Two examples. If you came home drunk, he would be the one to carry you on his shoulder back into the house. Also, he was kind of like he was kind of my confidant too. I mean, if I ever had a problem, I could go to him and we could have this heart-to-heart. I remember we took our mom out to breakfast just to tell him that I was going to
Not
change
me?
careers or whatever.
What about me?
No, you would understand.
Okay.
All right, so even though we don't hang around the same people and we don't see each other much because I moved out of the house, I know that I can really count on him for anything. I mean, like I said, it might take a lot of reminding, but he will do it eventually. You know? I look at my older brother now and I still see the same protector, the same brother, and the same friend that I had, and I remember it since I was a child. The only exception is he's got this new twinkle in his eye.
Yeah, right.
I know because I have the same twinkle in my eye.
What's his name?
From one married man to another, here's some advice. Remember the little things, because they really matter. Just because you're married, it doesn't mean you can get complacent. Keep it exciting, all right? If she asks you if you think she's fat in a dress, say no without hesitation. Don't even look at her, just say no. And some words of advice. The most important words you can ever have in your marriage is yes, dear.
Absolutely. Wow.
exercise. Andy, hold out your hand and just put it straight out. And Kuya, put your hand directly over hers, ever so gently. All right, everybody remember this. Kuya, this is the last time you're gonna have the upper hand in anything. Okay, so my favorite band is Jimmy Eat World, and in one of his songs he says, I always believe in futures. And Kuya, looking at you and Annie, I believe in your future. So, let's raise our glasses to the bride and groom. Let's wish them many, many years of happiness. To the bride and groom.
First of all, I was not prepared for this. He told me not to write a speech because he said he only had one best man. But let me tell y'all a little story about the first time I heard about Annie. This guy comes into my room. He's like, yeah, check out this girl right here. What you think? And I was like, she's pretty, she's real good. He's like, she's fine, she's good. In that minute, I was like, I think he's sprung over this girl. And from the course of that freaking 2 years, 3 years, he started to fall madly in love with her. And Kuya, I do not envy the arguments you're gonna have with her. But I do envy all the love you're gonna have with her. So enjoy it.
Yes!
I love you.
Yeah!
I love you.
First of all, I just want to say hi. Hello, everyone. Swadika. Kamusta na kayo? I'm so honored and excited to be here today as Annie's maid of honor. I've known Annie for about 20 years, and she's like a sister to me. We've been through both good and bad times together. And you know what they say, times fly when you're having fun. It seems like it was just yesterday when we went on that camping trip in my backyard. It was the best time, I swear. And I remember our talks about, us getting a matching Honda Del Sol. Hers was going to be, was it gold? And mine was a silver. These are some of the memories that I will cherish forever. BF, you have a heart of gold, and I admire you for that. You've always been the person I can turn to for support, for an open ear and a shoulder to cry on. I know that you'll always be there for me because I will always be here for you. When Annie first introduced me to Paul, I could still remember the excitement in her voice. My first initial thoughts were, one, would Paul be able to handle Princess Annie? Second, would he love and adore her as much as we do? It didn't take long for me to realize that not only are they amazing in their own right, but they're also the right people for each other. I love you guys.
Card and asked me to get one, right? So I'm like, look into the folder and whatever, pull out any card. And he's like, okay. So he pulls it out and I'm like, oh, what'd you get? Because it's a house with 2 people in it. And I was like, why that one? And he's like, what do you want? Christmas teddy bear? House with 2 people. I was like, house with 2 people. Very good choice.
That's your husband.
That's your friend.
That's true.
That's your makeup.
We're sleeping now, okay? Babe, we're not doing anything bad. Don't worry, yo. You'll see me soon. No way.
You know what?
Hey, I'm like 40 pounds, Jared.
I saw that picture of you on Instagram. I was like, who's the bear with the cut? Oh, wait, it's Chris.
Hey, nah.
Don't worry. You're hiking with a bear? No, that's Chris.
I'll cut it. It's gonna cut it.
What up? What's up, Mike?
How you been, Phil?
Chilling, man. Japanese shirt. I know. I get it.
No.
How are you? This is EP, dude.
Set it off.
All right.
Bye, side.
Cabana life. Cabana life.
Get in the fucking shower in here, dude. Fucking get gravity balls in here.
Hey, when you pulled up, did it get real?
It got real.
It got
Really real, right?
It got real.
Last time we went, this shit just got real. It's the quietest I've ever seen him. He got so quiet I heard him breathing. I was like, so we'll have this room the whole night? So I can leave my shit in here?
So,
Can I leave my sunglasses?
Guys, gangsters don't get nervous.
I don't have the in my pocket. You can take a minute.
Yeah.
But the more you keep talking later on, the more you keep saying that.
What?
You keep saying gangsters don't do this, gangsters don't do that. I know, bro. That's cool, but what do you do?
All my life. All my life.
he's a fucking studio gangster. Without
When
the
those guys put
studio.
a gun and you ran in a house that was no gangsters.
The gun was big, dude. I mean, fuck. That shit would blow a hole in my
Gangsters only run away from big guns. Gangsters only run away from big guns, I guess. Legit over there.
I like it.
Is that what just got
So, what are you having doubts or what?
You got your future in my hands right here. She's wearing the engagement. She should be wearing it.
She should be wearing it.
Go give it her.
Who's holding up?
Okay, oh, I thought.
This is the match.
How much was that bad?
So when they place it on her, she gets
Roger that.
What does that mean?
Black Hawk down.
Melissa? That means we can walk around now?
Yeah, well, you guys can go downstairs, but she's in here. She's gonna change.
Okay, so we're good now. We can go back and have fun.
oh, they were just hiding?
That just means he's the king of the relationship. That's all. That's all.
Oh my god.
This is my song now. I love it.
Hey, Paul, can you do it one more time so I can put it on Facebook?
Annie, you're my life, my love, my everything. From the first moment I saw you, you were someone special. Today, shit. I can't.
I'll go with them, bro.
You already fucked it up. You're supposed to do something. You already fucked it up, Chi, bro. Supposed to be from the middle, straight. That's it.
Zeus, Hulk, and Odin.
Huh? Justin's barely getting ready. I thought you wanted us here like one. You're like, hey, you better be here by one. We're gonna
Shit.
video.
I was here.
Fucking drove here in my damn suit, man.
See me here, bro? I was here at 11:15, dog.
But you made it on time, right?
That's better be early than late. Right, Chris?
I don't know why.
That's so sorry for Annie, but congrats to you, bro.
You're like the luckiest chick in the world, bro. Come on.
I'm pretty sure she thinks otherwise.
No, she knows it.
Yeah, keep talking your shit, bro. I got a video.
I can't really say that. Oh, you're recording.
Don't, I'll edit it out.
That's you, bro? Coming in on a love wave and shit.
Hey.
Hey, it's on video. On video.
It's not fat, it's muscle.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
You wanna cry?
You better cry. You better cry. Cause remember, it's gotta be.
Sisters don't cry.
It's gotta be on cue, bro. So you cry. Just think about your single life going down the drain. That's how you cry.
Gangsters don't cry. Especially gangsters from Atwater. You don't fucking cry.